Welcome to Incredible Insights, where we take you on immersive journeys through some of the world's most fascinating landmarks, uncovering their stories, cultural significance, and the wonders they hold. Today, we're venturing to one of the most iconic symbols of faith and human achievement, Christ the Redeemer in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. This towering statue isn't just a remarkable piece of art, it's a symbol of hope, unity, and the enduring spirit of Brazil. Stay with us until the end of this video as we delve deep into the history, significance, and mysteries surrounding Christ the Redeemer. Trust me, you won't want to miss a moment of this incredible story. Let's start with a question that might be on your mind. Why is Christ the Redeemer so significant, not just to Brazil, but to people all around the world? Christ the Redeemer, standing at 98 feet tall with an arm span of 92 feet, is one of the most recognizable monuments in the world. Perched atop the Corcovado mountain, it gazes over the vibrant city of Rio de Janeiro, offering not just a breathtaking view, but a profound sense of peace and reassurance. The statue's outstretched arms seem to embrace the entire city, symbolizing protection, love, and the welcoming spirit that Brazil is known for. But there's more to this statue than meets the eye. It's a symbol that transcends religion, appealing to people of all faiths and backgrounds as a universal icon of hope and unity. You might be wondering, how did this colossal statue come to be, and why was it placed on Corcovado Mountain? The idea for Christ the Redeemer was first proposed in the 1850s by a Catholic priest who dreamed of a Christian monument overlooking the city. However, it wasn't until the 1920s that this dream began to take shape, fueled by the desire of the Catholic community in Rio to create a landmark that would reflect their faith and bring the people of Brazil closer to God. The mountain was chosen not just for its height, but for its panoramic view of Rio, symbolizing Christ's watchful presence over the city. But did you know that the statue's design and construction were international efforts? While the initial concept was Brazilian, the statue was designed by the Brazilian engineer Heitor da Silva Costa and brought to life by French sculptor Paul Landowski. The face of Christ, so full of serenity and compassion, was sculpted by the Romanian artist Gheorghe Leonida. The materials used were carefully chosen for their durability: reinforced concrete covered in soapstone, which was sourced locally from Brazil. The entire process from design to completion took 9 years, with the statue being inaugurated on October 12, 1931. This date wasn't chosen at random. It was meant to coincide with Brazil's Independence Day, adding to the statue's national significance. Now here's another question for you. What does Christ the Redeemer represent, beyond its obvious religious connotations? To many, the statue is more than just a symbol of Christianity. It embodies the Brazilian spirit. It represents a country known for its diversity, its passion, and its resilience. The statue's open arms are a powerful image of acceptance, welcoming people of all races, religions, and backgrounds. This universal message of peace and unity is what makes Christ the Redeemer a global icon. It's why people from all over the world travel to Rio de Janeiro, not just to marvel at its size, but to feel the sense of calm and inspiration that it imparts. Have you ever wondered what it's like to stand beneath this massive statue? As you make your way up Corcovado Mountain, whether by train, car, or on foot, the anticipation builds with each step. The journey itself offers stunning views of Rio's landscapes, from the lush Tijuca forest to the sparkling waters of Guanabara Bay. But nothing quite prepares you for the moment when you finally stand at the base of Christ the Redeemer, looking up at its immense form. The statue's sheer size is awe-inspiring, but what truly captivates visitors is the feeling of peace that seems to emanate from it. Many describe it as a spiritual experience, regardless of their religious beliefs. And why is it that Christ the Redeemer continues to attract millions of visitors every year? Part of the answer lies in its status as one of the new 7 wonders of the world, a title it earned in 2007. This recognition was not just for its physical grandeur, but for its cultural and spiritual impact. Christ the Redeemer has been a site for many significant events over the years, from religious ceremonies to international gatherings. It has even been the backdrop for concerts and sporting events, further cementing its place as a symbol of Rio de Janeiro and Brazil. But let's not forget about the challenges that come with maintaining such a monumental statue. Over the years, Christ the Redeemer has faced the ravages of time and nature, including lightning strikes that have caused damage to its surface. In fact, the statue is struck by lightning several times each year, leading to periodic restorations to ensure it remains in pristine condition. The most recent restoration efforts have involved state-of-the-art technology to preserve the statue for future generations, including the use of drones to inspect its surface and advanced materials to repair any damage. As we near the end of our journey, you might be asking yourself, what is the future of Christ the Redeemer? As a symbol of hope and unity, Christ the Redeemer's relevance continues to grow, especially in today's world, where divisions often seem more prominent than ever. The statue stands as a reminder of the values of compassion, acceptance, and peace, values that are as important now as they were when the statue was first conceived. If you found this exploration as fascinating as we did, we invite you to subscribe to Incredible Insights, where we bring you more captivating stories from around